Hello everyone, this is Joanna, and today I am coming to you with this polish right here. This is the Sation Tardy Tart. I have had this for quite a while. In fact, I was watching Robin Moses during the time when I bought these, and I don't know if that would have been maybe 2 or 3 years back. She was doing a whole lot of nail designs using these polishes, and I know that when Sation was first, like when I knew about it, they made a shade called Cotton Candy. It was in a different shape bottle, and it was an iridescent color, and everyone loved how it looked in the pool. And the reason I'm making a video today is I hear a lot of people talk about this polish, and whether or not there's a dupe for it. And I haven't seen all the videos, but this is more than... Or what I'm trying to say is this particular video here is for a conversation through YouTube that I had with Miss Jessica, I believe. She is a YouTuber on here that does a whole lot of polish swatches, and she's really, really great. And she knew about this polish too, and I think she had learned about it from Young, Wild, and Polish, which made me go back and remember that I had this shade, and she wanted to know if there were any dupes for it. And she said that she couldn't find this, and I thought that it was still on eBay, and it's not. So I don't know readily where this can come from. But it got me curious as to whether there's any dupe for this polish. So I'm going to show you what I have here. And I do have on 2 coats of this color now. This is the Sation. Again, this is Tardy Tart. And I think she said that Young, Wild, and Polish had said that illamasqua mina was a close dupe. The other 2 that I have in my collection here is plur-ple, I believe, by China Glaze, and this Sally Hansen one here is called ultra.violet. Now, I'm not saying that these 3 are dupes at all. These were the 3 that I had in my collection that every time I could think of a color that was close, I would pull it out, compare it to this polish, and then it would end up each time kind of being a no-go, as you can see here. The other 2 that I thought were going to be close were not. And that is my An Amazing color by Morgan Taylor, and my On a Trip by Wet n Wild. So these were nowhere near the color range. So what I'm going to do is I have on 2 coats of this, and what I'm going to do is on either side here we're going to start. Now this is Sation Tardy Tart. The other colors that came out with this was like Kiss My A's, Hot for Teacher, Skater Dater, which was a pretty orange, Jock Juggler. I did get Jock Juggler. It's like a For Audrey color, and it dries matte. So some of these dry matte and some of them don't. And I managed to get the glitter. I think I may have gotten a total of 6 or less. I don't know. I'll have to look that up if you want to see my Sation collection. But it's not big, and they're mostly from that same group of polishes that were released. So what we're going to do is, again, this is Sation Tardy Tart, and we're going to see if there's anything close to it. I have only used my illamasqua mina, I think once or twice when I did a French manicure that I showed on here. So I think since this one is supposed to be the dupe, I'm going to put this right next to this one here. And I know that some of these can be done in 1 coat. I mostly do 2, just because that's what I'm used to. I think the polish that I did do in 1 coat and I didn't have to touch it up was a Sinful Colors color. Why not? It went on so that I didn't have to, which was shocking to me. So that is 1 coat of illamasqua mina. And keep in mind, this one's dry and this one's damp over here. So while we're waiting for that one to dry, and hopefully I don't mess up here, I'm going to try on this plur-ple on the index finger. And I haven't used this China Glaze color at all. And looking at it, it looks to be darker. In fact, these 3 polishes might make a pretty dandy gradient. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to close this up here. And then we're going to go in for another coat of that. So far, Tardy Tart in the middle here, 2 coats dried. China Glaze plur-ple on this side, Mina by illamasqua on this side. And I did learn, I didn't even notice it right away, that illamasqua is no longer sold I believe at Sephora, and then somebody told me the United States, and then I also learned that here on YouTube, which is sad because I still wanted some colors. I wanted, what's that one? Is it Noble? And then I wanted MILF. But if I ever get around to trying to order from them, I'll definitely do that. I took some polish off, so I don't know if you can see that my cuticles look really dry there. And looking at this right here, it's like I've got polish around here, but when I look at it in real life, I can't see it. See that? Like you can see it there clearly, but when I look at my finger, I don't see it. What's up with that? Okay, now here I've applied the second coat of this China Glaze plur-ple. And the one that we haven't done yet is this Who is Ultraviolet by Wet n Wild. So I'm going to put this on the pinky finger. And to me, because this one's kind of sheer, none of these colors compare to Sation's Tardy Tart at all. So we're going to see here. Okay, now I'm going to put on the second coat of, what is this again? Who is Ultraviolet? And to me, even though these are all in the same family, and I do like these because I'm trying to sit here now and think about what nail look I want to do next anyway. I want to try the look that I loved that Miss 3140 baby girl did, and I hope I'm saying that right. And then I don't know if I want to do something else. And I tried. I mean, really, I don't know what the deal is right here. Like, you can clearly see that. But when I look at my hand in real life, it's not there. And I even just tried to go around it with nail polish remover. So I don't know what's going on right there. But if you can see that, to me, these do not look alike. So again, this one is the China Glaze plur-ple. This one is the Sation Tardy Tart. Here we have mina, illamasqua, and here we have Wet n Wild, Who is Ultraviolet. So, I would say that for myself, for my own opinion, from the polishes that I have in my collection, that Sation's Tardy Tart is not dupable from what I have. So, that's my question, and that's going to be the title of this video. Sation Tardy Tart, is it dupable? I don't have any other colors in my collection similar but these three right here. So, if any of you have a color out there that's similar, hopefully you'll show it on here. So, I'm just asking. This isn't a tag or anything like that. But if you see this, Miss Jessica, let me know what you think. Because from what I have, that remains to be seen. Is it dupable? But they're all pretty, but I really like this one. And I hadn't thought about it until you mentioned it. So, until the next time, everyone have a great evening.